My name is Elizabeth Resh. I am the general manager for our Northwest Arkansas location. I grew up in and around aviation, and my dad and older brother were both interested in aviation, so I naturally kind of came along with that. I was 12 when I decided that I wanted to learn how to fly. I was a little sister and wasn't about to be outshined by my older brother. And if he could do it, I could do it. I wanted to become a professional pilot, and I set my goals on that. Ended up going to college for it and succeeded. Ended up in the airlines for a little bit, but missed instructing, missed flight schools, missed kind of the general aviation side of things. And that's how I ended up coming back here to Aero and being a flight instructor and now general manager.
My name is McAhren. I am owner and CEO of Aero. It's not always about flying in the aviation world. My role here at the company is more on the sales and marketing side of things. And it's been a unique experience being in aviation on the sales side of it.
Women in Aviation Week means a lot to me just personally. I have, in a lot of the roles that I've served in aviation, been either the only or one of the few females that has been involved in that particular area, and getting to see the dedication and honor the respect and the work that all the other pioneers of aviation, specifically female pioneers that have walked before me. It means a lot to me to be able to follow in their footsteps and continue to blaze that trail for the next generation so they don't have some of the same issues that I faced.
Being a female in a male-dominated role in aviation in general has its challenges. It really does. And there are many times when we feel like as women we have to prove ourselves a little bit more and above than what a man would have to. But that's okay, because that challenge is well accepted with me and with the other females within our company. We work really hard. We want to be taken seriously. Aviation is an amazing field. It's been a pleasure to watch those doors open for a lot of females.
We earned our right to be here just like anybody else. It's not just given to us just because we're a minority. And there's a lot more respect for that that's happened now in the last 5, even 10 years.
At one of our locations, it's primarily female that works there. We have our 2 pilots in our Branson location are both female. We have several females that work on the ground crew as well. So that's pretty exciting to see. We really open up a lot of doors within the aviation industry to females. We really want this to be accessible. We just want you to have a passion for aviation.
I think historically it's been seen as unattainable or maybe not even a welcoming workplace, just because of the minority status of women in aviation. But we're just trained the same way everybody else is. We didn't get here just because of who we are. We got here because we earned it. You just have to know what you want and how to get that. Sometimes that looks a little different for everybody, but in the end, it's worth it.
So it may not necessarily be somebody who wants to become a pilot. They may have an interest in mechanics. They may have an interest in air traffic control. They may have an interest in sales and marketing. They may have an interest in, many different assets that it takes to run an aviation business. And so that's the legacy that we want to leave, is that there's anyone that truly has an interest in aviation, that we've created a hub where they can feel a part of that, of the aviation world.
Aviation is my passion, and it's given a lot of that outlet for me in my life, and being able to do that. It's not unachievable for anybody that really wants it. It's going to take hard work. It's going to cost you blood, sweat, tears. There's a sacrifice to being in aviation just in general, and that's okay. My favorite memory from when I was learning how to fly is the first time I got to take controls of an aircraft. So I was actually out flying with one of our neighbors who had an airplane. We lined up from the runway, ready for takeoff. I didn't think anything of it while we were on the ground, and we took off. And as soon as we were up and off the ground, he said, "Your airplane." And I got to take the stick for the first time, and I've proverbially never let go. It's entirely freeing, that moment that you lift off the ground and gravity is no longer holding you here. And you are now in control of what that feels like and what that looks like. And that just simple freedom of being able to let the rest of the world's problems disappear for a little bit and just subside and become so small And the only thing that matters is you and that aircraft up there.